Okay, when you're ready.
Hello, my name is Ashley, and my question today is, should Confederate statues and symbols be removed from public places? After 1865, and after the Union triumphed over the Confederacy, the Confederates' culture was not perished by any means. It stood the test of time through monuments, paintings, statues, so forth. However, recently this has come under question, because now more than ever, historical monuments and symbols hold different meanings for different groups of people. What this means is that a Confederate symbol for a person an African American person can mean something really offensive as compared to someone who was born in the South and has Confederate roots. So recently, because of the KKK demonstrations and the neo-Nazi rallies, and their usage of Confederate flags, for example, has created an undeniable bond between racist and white supremacist beliefs and Confederate symbols and statues. This undeniable correlation has created a negative connotation that has sparked protests nationwide and has unfortunately been the cause of violence and death, as seen in the Charlottesville, Virginia case of last year in August. Well, people who believe that the preservation of the Confederate history is necessary and say that it's heritage, not hate, it's important to discern the line between remembering history and the reverence of it. What this means is that the question that I asked was, what was the original intent of this Confederate statue and symbol? Was it really to preserve the history, or was it just to create some level of white supremacy in the future? So as you can see in this graph, the majority of Confederate monuments and symbols around the U.S. became established in the 1900s to the 1920s. That was a Jim Crow area where discrimination was prevalent. And also another vast number of monuments became established in the 1960s, which was the civil rights era, when African Americans were fighting for the rights that they had not received for a long time but deserved. Because of this, Confederate statues and symbols should be taken down, not because we are erasing the history by any means. If anything, we are adding on to the history and evolution of Confederate symbols and statues. Mitch Landrieu said, the former New Orleans mayor, last year after the removal of one of the Confederate statues, that we have not erased history. We are becoming a part of the city's history by writing the wrong image these monuments represent and crafting a better, more complete future for our children and for all future generations. Thank you.